Today's day and age is actually fabulous for entrepreneurs to get their startups launched. The reason I say is that probably 20 years ago or even 10 years ago, it was a little more difficult to do that than it is today. It actually costs you a lot more cheaper to have your organization registered. You have all of your development tools, your marketing platforms, all now being available more and more at economical pricing and sometimes even free of cost. So that's why I say it's one of the best times for entrepreneurs to launch their startups. But it's probably the hardest times for entrepreneurs to scale up their organization. Hi, my name is Tabish Bibikar and I work with founders of software companies to help them build scale in their business as fast as possible. In this video today, I'm actually going to talk about 3 strategies that can be implemented for higher customer acquisition, and I hope you enjoy this. The number 1 strategy I want to share with you upfront is focus on the problem that you solve. Okay, as a software organization, whether you're a product company, a SaaS, or a customized software developer, remain focused on the problem that you solve and ensure that all of your marketing communication talks about that problem and the solution that you have to offer to them. Okay, let me give you an example of what I mean. All of us know about Airbnb. Airbnb is a platform that allows for people to rent out their spare bedrooms to other people who are visiting newer cities and are looking for very economical or affordable places to stay if they're probably taking a course or they're visiting some other people in the city, or if they're out there for even receiving some medical treatments. So Airbnb really solves the problem of bridging the gap and getting these two people together. In some cases, Airbnb has experienced that they've had very low options to offer to their visitors in some certain cities. In those cases, what Airbnb did was that they just lowered the number of options that were being shown to the visitor when they came to the website. In that case, the user was then going through meticulously all of the options and then would land up choosing between even those restricted number of options that were there. So it was like a low-tech option. And while Airbnb was displaying just these 3 options, they were very actively in the backend trying to call up people and try and fill in that gap and see if more people would be open to ensuring that their places were also registered. So this is a company that remained very focused on the problem solving. They did not look at bringing in very high-tech solutions, but they looked at how can that problem be solved in the most simplest manner. The same thing is what I would encourage you to do. Look at all of the customers that you are helping. What is the exact problem that you're solving, and remain focused on that part of it. The second strategy I'd like to share is create a targeted database. Okay, create a targeted database. Now, what do I mean by that? Look, every software company, when you're solving a particular problem for a customer, it's absolutely imperative. And let me tell you that the success of any organization for an entrepreneur is directly proportional to the size of the database or the size of the nurtured target database that they have with themselves. If your database size is really small, it just means that you're not really focused on acquiring more and more contact details of people who could be prospectives for you. Databases could be created by reaching out to more people, by sharing free stuff. Offer free videos where people can watch you, hear you, experience you. Offer free downloads where people can actually experience your knowledge very clearly and even use it to implement in their own business. Look at options of giving in blog opt-ins. Look at different options of email opt-ins that are available today. And there's so much information available out there for you to look up, Google up, learn about it, and start to build your database. A really amazing way to do that is also build communities online. So social media is free of cost. Go out, try and get people for whom you solve a problem all together as a community. People love to be working with other people who are exactly on the same journey. So leverage that and build your database. The third strategy that I'd like to talk about is a little different. What I want to highlight is I've noticed that companies have a tendency to look at their customer acquisition like a funnel. Okay, and what I mean by funnel is they think of marketing as a top of the funnel activity and sales as a bottom funnel activity. So the marketing then gets the leads and sales in their organization is exclusively focused on getting closures. In this case, customers are really the outcome of the effort and input that just marketing and sales puts in around the customer acquisition. Well, by now we all know that customer acquisition is not just about sales and marketing. It's a lot more. In fact, I would recommend that you not look at this funnel approach where you have only sales and marketing responsible for customer acquisition, but you actually have customers sitting right there in the center. And you have sales, marketing, delivery, service all around the customer, because really customer is the core. That's everything that we want. When there is a funnel mindset that I notice in an organization, usually the structure or the org structure for that particular company will always be marketing and sales responsible completely for customer acquisition, and they have a huge uphill task to seek support from delivery for proposal making if they at all require. Project managers in such an organization, or delivery managers so to say, would feel that they have to go out of their way to support the sales team members or the marketing team members. It is look like an out of the way activity that they have to support, and it creates a drag in the system. If instead the organization looks at the mindset where you need to have the customer at the center, and you have all the other functions around, and each one has to do their best and contribute in a way that we can pull in the customer, it actually increases the customer experience to such an extent that customers not only just buy from you, but they actually love you. They love you so much that they go out and bring more customers. They bring more customers who are like them. So they are very happy paying you good rates, and they bring in other people also who are willing to do exactly the same. So think about your organization in a slightly different manner and let go of that funnel thinking and think about how you can create this flywheel structure. Amazon has done exactly this. HubSpot is another example that has done exactly this and seen the massive change that they have been able to bring in their organization. A number of unicorns have done this. So why can't we? Let's give it a shot. Work with your coach and try and implement these strategies step by step, and you're going to start to see the change. Shift the mindset, start to see the difference that happens in your organization. If you like this video, do like and share the same. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.